22nd of December, 1924. Two days later.
Hi, guy. Hi, guy.
Crew muster for the three-master Flying Dutchman. Turn to freebooting December 25 of the year of our Lord 1724. None may know the name Jeremiah Johnson Tecker, but all fear Shorty Leg, born in Cork. He was 14 years old when he freed himself from the shark's manacles, turned two cannons loaded with grape shot at the captain's cabin, and fired. The recoil whipped off one of his legs. In 1717, he was found and brought aboard the Jolly Roger by One-Eyed Jack, after drifting for 2 weeks on a makeshift raft. Using a steel cooking pot in the sun's rays, he had taken the salt from the seawater, thus having water to drink. Fish he did knock on the head with his peg leg. Thereafter, it became his weapon of choice. Taken on as ship's surgeon.
Morning, sir. Morning.
Carnby, if you read this, it means I am dead. The Saunders child was kidnapped by One-Eyed Jack, despite what the newspaper claimed. That man is a monster, obsessed with gambling and death. Hell's Kitchen is full of secret passages. I am sure that for one of them, the solution is in the cards. Remember our poker games. I can also tell you that the gang makes whiskey in the cellar and transports it by boat at high tide from a cave.
Hi, guy.
By this pact signed by me, Sean O'Leary, called Music Man, and Elizabeth Jarrett, arm of the evil powers, I'm granted immortality. This pact is renewable every 100 years. In return, I swear fidelity and obedience to my masters. Should this document be destroyed in my presence, or if I come to die, the galleon will shelter me for 2 days. Signed off the coast of Haiti on the 25th of December in the year of 1724.
Life and times of the freebooters and buccaneers. My iron fist will lead you till it freezes in hell. Cheers rang out at this promise. Hanging by the foot from a spar, the one-armed man begged for mercy. One-eyed Jack looked up at him with his good eye and said, "May the sun cure your flesh and tan your stinking hide, you poxy cur!" Black Hat stood ready. The shark's fin glided close by. "No, not that!" yelped the one-armed sea-dog. Black Hat threw his hat and it cut the rope. The one-armed man did not swim long. "Hurrah for the captain!" roared the shipmates. "Caramba, that seems a little harsh," muttered Luis. The new cook, T-Bone, glared. "Maybe you want to swim too, eh?" he growled. "No, senor, I beg you. I say nothing." "Then shut your gob and do as you're told. 3 knocks if you want to enter the captain's cabin. And forget One Arm. His cooking was only fit for swine."
Crew muster for the 3-master Flying Dutchman. Turn to freebooting December 25 of the year of our Lord 1724. My music is a requiem. Sean O'Leary from Dublin dreamed of becoming a harpsichordist, but was hounded from the country after throwing 3 guests through a window for having suggested that his Vivaldi was perhaps slightly fast. He joined the 3rd Highlanders and lost a hand at the siege of Gibraltar. He deserted and studied the accordion under Sancho Fernandez, the mad armorer. Hiding out in the Leeward Islands, he did many lowly jobs. He was almost lynched during the Red Night and sought refuge with One-Eyed Jack. He became one of his lieutenants after the Chow Bang Massacre. October 1712. Musician.
hand by the Honorable Senator Grant. As soon as I could, between 2 sessions, I would practice my skill with the 2 bands. I managed some splendid shots, but I was far from attaining my dream of potting 3 balls at the same time, the legendary shot. I leave that to the expert players of Mandarin, the game of Chinese billiards, at which I have never been more than a bumbler. I have enough trouble shooting 2 consecutive doubles, as I did during a very long game with Elisha Comstock. Yet I did see a ruffian by the name of DeWitt accomplish what I had thought was impossible. The fellow actually managed 2 triples before my eyes. From then on, I practiced feverishly, even renouncing alcohol and wine, which poisons the spirit's centuries. 7 days later, the powdered rascal took $300 from me. I was so furious that I later refused to preside over the Defense Commission. With my gold in his pocket, he sneered at me. "Senator, you would need many lives to beat me." I intended to challenge him to another match, but DeWitt disappeared completely. I was sickened. So downhearted was I that I gave up the game for 3 years.